Good morning, Quadcopter 101. What I got for you today is a review of the XinXun, X-I-N-X-U-N, X-35F, or X-53F, the Destiny model. Now, if you look at this quadcopter, it looks like a clone of the Flying 3D series, the Flying 3D X6 and X8, but it's totally unrelated to those other two quadcopters, but it sure looks like them, I'll tell you that. But what it is it's an FPV flyer. It has an FPV screen, it has an FPV camera, 1.3 megapixel camera that you record, not on the quadcopter, but you record actually with the controller, and that should give you a little extra flight time. Flight time with the camera is predicted to be 5 to 7 minutes. It's also predicted to have a 100-meter range. We're going to find that out today. It uses 3.7 volt, 650 milliampere hour battery to get that. So total cost of this with shipping is about $76. So, you know, this is a 5.8 gigahertz system. That's one of the lower costing 5.8 gigahertz that I've seen so far. One thing to note about this, though, that I do not like, and that is that the battery is built into the quadcopter. You can't change the battery out in the field. You can't change the battery, period, without opening this quadcopter and putting a new battery in there. So, you know, that's an issue that I wish XinXun did not incorporate into it, but we'll see how well it flies. Let's go for a flight of the XinXun X-53. But before I do, I forgot to mention, go over the controller. Many buttons on this controller. It has one key return. It has headless mode button there. For your video has a menu where you can actually change the brightness and the contrast of the video by pressing this button here. Or holding down this button to enter the menu. When you want to take a video and record it, you press this button one time and it shows up as a recording option up in the top left corner here, and always remember to stop that video afterwards. Or if you want to take a photo, you press this button here. If you want to go to beginner to expert rate, you push down on the throttle stick, and if you want to do a flip, you press down on the pitch roll stick and then tell it which direction to flip. Let's go for a flight of the X-53F. Hope you enjoy it. Transmitter, turning the transmitter back on. Binding the quadcopter. I actually can see the screen because before I came out here today, I turned up that brightness to its max. Let's go for a flight of the XinXun X-53F. Hope you enjoy this flight. Needs a little trim. Oh, damn, this is the first screen I can actually see. And it looks good, too. Unfortunately, I had a drop out there. I'm only about 50 meters away, 40 meters. And I see a lot of lag in this video, too. Let's start the video recorder. Oh, I am recording. Here, I want to land it one more time so I can sync up the video. Bringing it in for a landing. Well, one thing I do like, I can actually see the screen. But let's turn on the recorder. And you see a little record show up there. That shows that we're recording and going for another flight. But I will keep it in close in because the range on this is terrible. I'm hoping you're seeing this, folks. So this will be the first time you've actually seen FPV video from with my Mobius camera hat cam. I am really impressed with that I can do that. Let's go to higher rate. Oh, there's 3 beeps. Is there? Okay, so there's beginner, intermediate, expert. So this is a great backyard flyer, great small park flyer if you want to fly FPV. Right now I'm trying to fly FPV using this screen. I'm just looking at the screen. Where am I at? Where am I at? Turning back to myself. It's not as easy as it looks, folks. The screen is somewhat laggy. You can see that. but it can be done. Let's go upwind and see what kind of range we can actually get. And I like to go upwind because when you go upwind, if you do lose contact and it starts to drop, it hopefully should drop back toward you. Okay, I'm getting better range now. I don't know what those drop bots were back there. I'm getting real good range now. Okay, right about there, about 70 meters, I'm guessing. Let the wind blow it back. Yeah, I went out to about 70 meters and it dropped out. So the range on this is about 70 meters. It is kind of fun. I don't know what the flight time is on this yet. We'll find out. I'm not worried about losing the video since it's recording too. I'm going to hit the stop record button here because my screen is showing something weird there. Recording is stopped. Let's bring it in close here so you can see it in flight. I'm going to go out in the sun here since I stopped recording. You see, okay, there's the screen in the sunlight, by the way. It does show up. It actually shows up with direct sun on it. That is cool. Can you see it, folks? Now let me bring it down into hover and we'll take a close look at the quadcopter in hover. I am impressed with this screen. I got a nice breeze coming in my face right now. There's the XinXun. Let me walk around it here, get a thumbnail. Okay, I'm an expert. What kind of funnel's gonna do? Not very good, but they're okay. But keep in mind, I also have those prop guards on there. So this FPV flyer is actually viewable in the sun. One of the first that I've seen that can actually do that. Let's go upwind a second. I want to do one more thing. Turn the video on one more time. Hi there. And that's it. No more power. Video off. Video on one more time. Let's turn it on one more time. Okay, that was the flight. It's recording onto this. That was the flight of the XinXun X-53F. Actually, I am kind of impressed with it. You know, it doesn't have long range. The screen's kind of laggy, but what I like is I can actually see that screen out in the sun, direct sunlight. Look at that. You can't do that with most other screens. Okay, good job. Good job, XinXun. I like this one. Quadcopter 101, signing out.